Hello, everyone, and welcome to another DevTalks live interview. We're getting closer to DevTalks 10th anniversary edition live at Romexpo on the 21st and the 22nd of June this year. And as you might have noticed by the intro right now, this is by far the largest edition of DevTalks to date. We got hundreds of speakers and dozens of companies and partners. Speaking of which, for today, I have the pleasure to be with Bruno Kovačić, the managing director at Happening, our web stage partners this year. So thank you so much for doing this with us and accepting to have a little chat about your presence here at DevTalks. Hi, how are you?
Hi, everyone.
Yeah, so we're going to get right into it because I know we don't have a lot of time and there are a lot of questions that I want to go through. So the first one would be, can you maybe introduce yourself a little bit and tell us a few things about Happening as well?
Sure. So my name is Bruno Kovačić, and at the moment I am CTO at Superbad Group and managing director at Happening. I joined Superbad Group roughly 4.5 years ago now, when we started building a international company from what was a Romanian retail betting operator. And only last year we launched Happening, which was a new brand name for our company within the Superbad Group that handles all of our technology. At Superbad Group, we have multiple commercial brands, so Happening is the technology basically that underpins all of them.
Cool. So Happening is quite a fresh company, a new company. And how did you start your career here? I mean, and what do you like the most about working at such a fresh company?
Yeah, I mean, we founded this company to be a new brand for all our tech brands, because as Superbad Group, we did have some internal tech people, but we also acquired a number of companies over the last few years, each of them having a different brand. One of them was the company I founded called Axilis. And then the idea was born that we unite all those companies into a single brand, and we created Happening last year. So yes, I'm there from its very, very start.
Well, thank God it happened. Yeah. So are there 2 or 3 reasons why specialists should decide to work for you right now?
Yeah, I think we are in a good sweet spot, I would say, in terms of number of people and the team sizes we have and the complexity of the problems we are solving. So betting as industry is pretty demanding in terms of engineering. The loads on these systems are very, very big. The importance of the latency is huge in order to ensure that we hear right prices all the time in every live match, and stream as much as we can of them. And we do all of that with roughly 500 people in whole tech and product, which is not much if you compare us to other companies of similar engineering challenges. And I believe that each individual working in Happening gets much more first-hand experience working with large-scale systems than the person would in some of the big companies where there are already hundreds of people on every single problem within the ecosystem.
Okay, so these are basically the main things someone should look for.
I mean, that's mine. Let's say
that's
the main engineering perspective. I mean, the other thing is, definitely from product side. If you look at the products we are building within our industry, we are known to be one of the most innovative companies. So, I mean, one part of us is hardcore engineering, the other part is product building. So, we grown tremendously in Romania, but other countries as well, by having really unique native mobile product and our social offering within it. I mean, for people liking sports, for people liking in general engagement with customers, we have a bunch of nice products that we work on as well.
Yeah. So you've mentioned that happened by merging a few other companies and creating this one. And you've mentioned as well that the betting industry is pretty dynamic and complex and not really an easy field to go into. But what do you think are the strengths for someone that wants to work for you that they should have?
There are roughly 2 groups of people that we hire. One is, as I said, hardcore engineers. The systems we are building are, very scalable, high performance systems. So everyone who really likes getting deep into tech, ensuring that each thing, every line of code we write is optimal, that it runs smoothly, that it's robust, and so on. It's one group of people, and the other one is, product enthusiasts. So the way we are structured is, we have platform teams that are working on those core platform capabilities, ensuring that everything works smoothly. but our larger group of works in product teams, where we have each of our product piece is split into a separate team, where few engineers together with product manager and designer get their own autonomy, more or less, to build that part of the product to the best they can. So engineers working on that side primarily, expectancy is that they're much more, say, well-rounded than just pure engineering, because we expect all of them to contribute to product development, to ensure that they are there when we are discussing ideas, giving the ideas, working together with designers on ensuring we are building the right UX and so on.
Okay. So is there a surprising or fun fact about your company? I've been asking everyone this, so.
Well, actually, there are a few ones. So I was actually shocked that we process more financial transactions every single day than Amazon UK does on Black Friday, for example. And
wow.
By more, I mean 10 times more than they do. I mean, they sell products, but in terms of engineering, that's still, financial transactions they need to record. For us, there are so many games and bets played that we literally have 10 times more transactions on every single day.
Oh, that's really unexpected. I couldn't imagine that.
And the other nice fact is, we within Superbet app, we launched our social product, which was kind of we launched it originally as an experiment to see how do people think about betting, how do they want to engage with other customers there, and so on. And gradually, we came to having more active customers on our social platform than Twitter has in Romania.
Okay. So Happening is less than a year old now, I think, right? Something like that.
Happening as a brand, yes, but I mean,
as a brand, yeah.
The team behind it has been here for a number of years, yeah.
Oh, okay. So what should we expect from Happening in the following, I don't know, 2 to 3 years?
I mean, or these few years, I think we managed to build one of the really market-leading products in our industry, and our main focus now is taking that product and shipping it globally. So focus of us is expanding now into more countries, ensuring that same product that we prove that it works in our existing ones gets scaled throughout the world. So I expect that you'll see us across many more countries in the next few years.
Yeah, and related to that, I had a question like, how do you see the future of work? Because I know it's evolving a lot, even with AI right now, this surgence of it. And how do you frame this during the time in which we are right now?
Yeah, I mean, we've always been very flexible in terms of how we work, even before COVID happened. So we had a very flexible, location policy, let's call it like that. However, I really believe that in-person meeting of the people, working together, etc., has its benefits. And although we plan to keep a high degree of flexibility, we do believe there's a big benefit of people being co-located and making sure they spend some time together. I actually saw a very good tweet on that topic when the COVID hit. Was a lot of people discussing should it be remote, in person, and so on. And one thing really stick with me is somebody asked, like, would you be more afraid of a competitor who works full remote or who works full in person?
Wow. Okay, so it distills basically to that, and I bet everyone was like, yeah, full in person. Yeah, that's a nice way of putting it. So we're very excited to see that you support the local IT community here, and with this, especially with the presence that you have at tech events. And what led you to join DevTalks this year?
I mean, we were like, as I said, I came from Axilis, which was a Croatian company. We have a long history of being really involved with the tech community. We've been talking on a bunch of events, sponsoring a number of them and so on over the years. And in Romania, we haven't been doing that as much. But since we started Happening, that is one of our ways. How do we want to spread our story and ensure that engineers hear about us? And DevTalks being one of the biggest conferences in Romania, we definitely wanted to attend it and get to know some engineers there, be able to tell them about us a little bit more.
That's great to hear. And as I've mentioned in the beginning, you guys at Happening will be present as our stage partners for the web stage. And can you share some insights about your talk and, to get people to see you, but not spoil it too much? We still want to have some stuff there.
Yeah, I mean, the talk I picked there is going to be around microfrontends. But I mean, we heard a lot about that over the years already. My perspective on it is going to be more from a productivity standpoint. We have a pretty big website running for our operations, and increasing number of engineers having to work on it. And at some points, we started having a lot of conflicts between the teams in terms of trying to commit at the same time, and which was really decreasing the productivity. And although there are a number of ways to solve that, the way we opted for is building out the microfrontends, and that worked well for us. So I will want to share some experiences we had with that and show how it works in our scenario and how it's benefiting us.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it, and I can't wait to finally get to meet you and everyone joining us on the 21st and the 22nd of June. Thank you so much, Bruno, for doing this with us, the interview, and we'll see you live at the event.
Thank you. Looking forward to see you all there.
Thank you. See you later, guys.